Playmakers, how's it going? This is Coach Wood, and we are ready for another action-packed episode of content, you guys, today. If you're joining us for the very first time, welcome to the Before You Go Pro channel. If you always rock with us, welcome back to the Before You Go Pro channel. I'm your host, Coach Terrence Wood. This is where we talk football. This is where we talk everything good for you young student athletes to help you guys get to the next level. Well, there's a lot of bad things that happen in the industry too that we got to talk about, but it's all centered around education. It's all centered around guidance and strategy in the football entertainment industry, you guys. So if you are a high school, junior college football player, a college football player, a family member of a football player, a coach or a fan, you are in the place to be. We've got a special topic tonight, and I've been waiting, you guys. I've been waiting to get into this topic with you because we've been working on this. You know, Coach Wood always got something brewing behind the scenes, and we've been working on this, and we're going to talk some NIL. We're going to talk about the best way for you guys to get closer to putting some money in your pocket and protecting yourself. So we will get into that here shortly, but before we do, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We're very close to 1,000 subscribers, and all of that is because of you guys. So please hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content. Please also consider sharing with a friend, a teammate that you know can gain some value from our content. And then last but not least, check out the description box, baby, because we got some special resources curated for you down in the description box for you young football players. But let's get into today's content, you guys. Like I said, Coach Wood has been waiting to talk about this. So NIL, obviously this is something that you guys all know about unless you've been under a rock. But if you have had your eyes on college sports, if you are already playing college sports, obviously NIL is something that is huge right now. Stands for name, image, and likeness. And we all have name, image, and likeness. But now you guys can monetize that name, image, and likeness and not lose your eligibility, your student athlete rights. Back in my day, we had our student athlete rights, but it did not consist of any extra money in our pocket. We got the scholarship. If some people had Pell Grant, you got the Pell Grant, and that was it. When the money ran out at the end of the month, you were eating top ramen or old cold pizza. It did not matter. Or you better go to the dorm or the training table. It did not matter. There was no extra funds coming your way. If they were selling your jersey in the stadium or using you on commercials like they did the Reggie Bushes of the world, the Vince Youngs of the world, there was no extra compensation coming your way. At least not on top of the table like today, maybe under the table, maybe in your coat pocket, at the alumni event, but there was nothing coming on top of the table that everybody knew about. Well, those days are long gone, as they should be, because the student athletes, as we all know, should be compensated for getting the game to the level it is today. In my opinion, you guys, college football is literally right under the NFL as far as exposure, as far as ratings, as far as what people want to do on their weekend and what people want to see. They want some college football, no mistake about it, you guys. So obviously the student athletes deserve to be compensated with the growth of the game. However, you guys, I don't think you are getting the full picture. You're not getting the full picture as a student athlete about the power of what is now available to you. In my opinion, you guys, this is the best time ever to be a student athlete. You guys have tremendous leverage right now. And a lot of what's being told to you about NIL is centered around a lot of pay for play and a lot of you guys needing to work with the universities to make money. Many of you guys don't even think that you can make money if you're not at a Division I school. You guys just think that NIL is for the superstars. Well, do we have a message for you today? In my opinion, you guys, you're not being taught the full value of what you guys could be doing with NIL. Name, image, and likeness is an entrepreneurial endeavor. This is all about you. It's not about anybody else. It's not about your school. It's not about anybody else. This is your name, image, and likeness. Now, the beautiful thing about being a student athlete is that, for one, everybody loves student athletes, especially in the communities, especially the alums of these schools. Everybody loves what student athletes are about, because there's a certain vibe with student athletes. It's someone that's probably going to be doing the right thing socially 9 times out of 10. It's someone that has to take their academics somewhat seriously. And then it's somebody that's not just sleeping in bed and lazy. They're working towards a dream. They're getting out, working out. They're competing. They're working towards a dream. So everybody loves student athletes at the high school level, at the college level. So you guys have so much leverage. Then, when you talk about the high school that you're affiliated with or the college that you're affiliated with, you've got a built-in network. You've got a built-in logo and a brand that you're partnered with, that you're affiliated with. If you go play football at Duke, or if you go play football at Boston College, we've got an athlete with Before You Go Pro playing football at Boston College. If you play at my alma mater, Colorado, USC, UCLA, do you know what kind of network, what kind of partnership that is? So you guys don't need, that's all you needed from the university. All you needed from the university was for them to put you on a roster, baby, and you're in the NIL ball game. My name, image, and likeness gets a little spruced up when I'm affiliated with this logo. It gets a little bit more juice when I'm affiliated with Florida, when I'm affiliated with Ohio State. It gets a little bit more juice when I'm affiliated with Stanford, with UC Davis, with Florida International. So it is not about the school, you guys. You've already got a partnership with the school. NIL is about what you can make happen on your own. It's about what you can make happen on your own. And there is a plethora, you guys, of opportunities. Some of you guys aren't even going to be full ride athletes. Whether you're still in high school, junior college, prep school, and you're trying to get to college, or you're already in college, the majority of you guys won't even be full ride athletes. So where's that extra money coming from? Is it coming from mom and dad? Is it coming from grandma? Is it coming from a Sally Mae loan, which I highly advise none of you to get? Where is that money coming from? It should be coming from you with entrepreneurial NIL. It should be coming from you getting creative and throwing that camp, or creating that t-shirt that everybody wants to buy, or creating that newsletter that everybody reads in the sports community at your school. It should be you. So, you guys, there is a huge opportunity that you guys are not being taught. For one, NIL is pay for play. It's not real NIL right now in college sports. Think about Steph Curry that just did a big shoe deal with the Chinese manufacturer Li-Ning, I believe it's called, and he used to be with Under Armour. Now he's doing this deal with this company, making way more money. I'm sure way more flexibility and ownership. The Warriors didn't have anything to do with that. That was between Steph Curry and his team and that company. When he was with Under Armour, the Warriors didn't have nothing to do with that. That was between his team and Under Armour. Under Armour wanted to license his name, image, and likeness, because he's one of the greatest to ever play the game. his team and him, obviously he had to play well, and that helps the deal, of course. So much exposure, and we're talking about sponsorship deals. We're talking about NIL at the highest level. But there are so many local, regional, different deals you could do if you take an entrepreneurial approach, and you don't need anything from the team to do it. Just you being affiliated with UCLA, Arizona. You're in Tucson, Arizona. You know all of the local businesses, the regional businesses that would love to be affiliated with a student athlete from Arizona that's promoting their brand or their company? Do you know all of the alums from Arizona that have various businesses and brands throughout the country that would love to be affiliated with an athlete from their school? But you may have to do it entrepreneurially. You may have to strike that deal entrepreneurially. What about the camps that you could be running? You could partner up with one of your teammates and run a camp or a college tour right there on your college campus. There is no reason that a college student athlete, or some of you high school athletes that have going to these prestigious high schools, there are no reasons, you guys, that you can't be making an extra 3, 5, 10K a semester by handling your NIL endeavors entrepreneurially. All right? There are so many different opportunities for you guys out there. So I'm excited because we saw the writing on the wall with Before You Go Pro, and many of the athletes that come through our program might get an offer to go somewhere. They may even go to a school that's a high academic school and doesn't really fully give athletic scholarships. So maybe they're getting academic money at a Dartmouth or at a Georgetown, but there is still some money left over for the family. Why not supplement that with entrepreneurial NIL, you guys? You're not being taught this. It may be mentioned from time to time, but you guys are not being taught how to move entrepreneurially as a student athlete. So guess what? Coach Wood, our team, we're building something, and it's right ready for you. It is here on the brink of being ready to launch. The name of the company is NIL LLC. NIL LLC. So just right there, it's all in the name. We're talking name, image, and likeness, NIL, and what we want you to have so that you can take this entrepreneurial route. And we believe every student athlete, I don't care what the sport is, but obviously, Before You Go Pro in the weekday huddle, we're talking to football players and football families. We believe every football player that is playing football and wanting to take it seriously. They're taking a business approach to football. They're going to camps and traveling, spending money and time. They're going to unofficial visits. They're buying all of the garb, the gloves, the backplate, the visor. They've got a trainer. They're working out. They're putting a lot of time and effort and investment into becoming the best football player they can be, or the parents are putting in that time and investment, and they've got big goals. They've got big dreams. They at least want to play at some level of college football. If that's you, or if you're already playing college football at any level, you should have an LLC. You should have an LLC, and you should seriously consider getting your hands dirty and getting after it with entrepreneurial NIL. You guys, it is just waiting for you. You don't need a university. You don't need an agent. You don't need anything. You just need some ideas and some blueprints and some angles, and there's money in the community waiting for you guys. Whether it's a brand or a company that you can strike a deal with, and we're going to teach you how to do it with this new company, or whether you can create something entrepreneurially and ownership wise. You running a camp is you taking ownership. You starting merch, that's you taking ownership. You guys, So there's a basketball player at North Carolina that bought a Ben and Jerry's ice cream store. There's a football player that just finished up at Georgia Tech that bought a laundromat, as you see here with his NIL money. So he took the NIL money. This was an athlete who was getting NIL money, pay for play money from Georgia Tech. He took that money and then dumped it into his entrepreneurial NIL. So there's so many angles. How many of you guys could have a cool little membership where you're tapping into schools or tapping in, schools, and tapping into the kids at the schools as a big brother, as a big sister? Hey, I play basketball at NC State. I play basketball at the University of Washington, but I got a little big brother program. I play football at Kentucky. I play football at Texas Tech. But I got a little big brother program. And it's $50 a month. And guess what? I got 100 kids in my little big brother program. And once a year, they even come, all of them, to the game. And it's $50 a month. I got 100 kids in my little big brother program. So I'm making $5,000 a month off of my entrepreneurial NIL. And guess what? If I leave Texas Tech, or if I just hang up football, or if I go pro, I still got my membership. It didn't go away because I left that school. This is my business. This is my entrepreneurial endeavor. And the people that are our members are enjoying it. And I'm serving them so they stay with me. This is the opportunity, you guys. The opportunity of a lifetime for student athletes. Take the money they give you at the school. Take the money they give you at the school. And if they're not giving you any money, that's cool, because we're going to do it entrepreneurially. But if you are an athlete that's getting money, you got a nice little check from, LSU, take that money. But like the kid from Georgia Tech, let's take that money and do an entrepreneurial endeavor. And even if they aren't giving me money, I'm good, because I've got some entrepreneurial angles that are fully available to you guys with NIL. So the best thing you can do is find out about this new company and this new program, NIL LLC, you guys. www.nilllc.org. Go there. What you see here in the plexiglass is a brand new ebook, absolutely free, that's available for you on nilllc.org. You're going to go to this website now after this video, and you're going to scroll down to the middle of the page and download this ebook. It's absolutely free, and it's going to teach you some of the things that we've been talking about today. It's going to spark that light bulb. It's going to spark that mind. But I don't know what you guys are waiting for. Well, I know what you guys have been waiting for. You haven't been taught the real playbook. The real playbook is NIL LLC and entrepreneurial NIL, you guys. Guess what? Here's the cherry on top. When you create a business, an LLC, and you work this sports thing like a business. By the way, all the pros that you guys watch, the Joe Burrows, the Russell Wilsons of the world, the Ray Lewises, everybody that you've always watched has an LLC. They have a business, you guys. This wasn't taught to guys until they became pro. But guess what? Now, when you get ready to go to college, any level, you're becoming pro. So you need to move the same way. And all of those guys have LLCs. The Bo Nicks, the Myles Garretts of the world, they have LLCs. Trust me. Now, here's the beautiful thing. When you get your LLC, now get the ebook first. Get the free ebook first, because we're going to teach you how to move. But when you get your LLC, a lot of the things you guys are paying for now become business write-offs. You know, that trainer that you got, that's a business write-off. You're trying to enhance the business with that trainer. That camp that you traveled to this summer, that's a business write-off. That was a travel expense for my business, you guys. So it is all in the ebook. How you're going to set up the LLC, what you're going to put in it. It's all in the ebook. And then, you guys, we are launching NIL LLC, and we've got some special treats for you guys. But we're not gonna hold back. Coach Wood runs Before You Go Pro. I'm a former athlete. What if I could have started Before You Go Pro while I was playing? Do you know how many donations and business grants and just energy and love and media and everything that I could have leveraged for the business as an entrepreneurial athlete if I could have started it while I was still playing? A lot of athletes have nonprofits as well. You guys, that money is waiting for you. That money is waiting for you. But you're not fully being taught how to get it. So make sure you go to www.nilllc.org. Look down in the description box. The link should be there as well. We're going to be talking more about this in the huddle, you guys, because it's just such a grand opportunity and we want to serve you. We have a recruiting program. People pay a lot of money to work with Before You Go Pro. Now it can be a write-off. It can be a write-off, you guys. So, hey, make sure that you get this, baby, and make sure that you go down the description box, click on that link. Also, hit the subscribe button, and we're going to see you at the top. This is big. Share with your friends, too, because entrepreneurial NIL is going to put some money in your pocket. I'll see you at the top.